welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you guys all of my skincare empties and hair care empties if there is any, and I'm gonna give you a little haul, a little tidbit of what I bought after I emptied all of my stuff. It has been a few months since my last beauty haul, or like my skincare empties and like whatever, this type of video. It's been a few months, so I have accumulated a lot of things and I've tried out a lot of things, so some of these are not going to be the direct replacement of these products. There are also some products that I have been disappointed by and didn't really do much for my skin. And there are some products that are just there just in case that it gets a little bit too dry or I have like a severe breakout and all that stuff. And yeah, so let's get this started by showing you all of my empties. We're gonna start with the viral Mediheal toner pads. I got two of them, and it is the tea tree one and the, I can never say this name, Medicoside blemish pad, whatever that is. If it focuses on, yeah, there you go, this pad. So these two pads I have been using once or twice a day, almost interchangeably every night. Sometimes I do it in the morning, but I have another toner that is more liquidy and more serum-y. This one, I bought these when my prescription skincare ran out basically, and I needed to get a doctor's appointment, get a new prescription, get a new referral from my family doctor, all that long process in order to get a prescription for my and that took like at least 3 months. So the products I tried to take care of my skin and my acne, which by the way kind of worked, kind of didn't. Like this one, I know tea tree targets the acne. It didn't really do anything for my acne. If anything, it did kind of made it less aggressive and irritated, especially with this, but my acne was still there. It has been actively breaking out, and I get like a new pimple every week. My acne is quite stubborn, so I don't really blame it. Will I be refilling them? Because these are refillable pads, I'm not exactly sure. I don't think I will be refilling the tea tree one, but I think I will be refilling this one. The next one is also an empty, which is my moisturizer for the last couple of months until I bought a new one. It's by Some By Me AHA BHA PHA 30 Days Miracle Cream. This one, it also has centella 70%, but it didn't really do much. I feel like the theme for this video is like these products didn't really do much for my skin other than trying to keep it tame. It did. Okay, I will admit that it did do a good job at trying to keep my acne to a minimum. And considering that my work is night shift, the lack of sleep also contributes to skincare problems and acne problems. For the circumstances that I was in, I think these products did a decent job. It just didn't really take care of the problem. It didn't get rid of the problem. Another empty is the PREM, this ampule, gentle hydrating ampule to fortify my skin barrier. I was noticing for like 2-3 months that my dry skin, my really dry and dehydrated skin, becomes really oily after a couple of hours, especially when I work. Like after like 5 or 6 hours, it gets really oily, that my forehead gets really shiny. And at the time I believed that my skin was actually oily instead of dry, but no, it just lacks some hydration, and that's why I bought this one. And that's why I know all the products that I'm going to be showing you is gonna be a lot of hydrating products, because my skin is really thirsty. I use this up the fastest. What I mean by that is that these products typically last for 3 months, maybe 4, because I put like really small amounts, especially if it's liquid. But this one, I finished this like a month and a half. I really needed a lot of like hydrating products for my skin. That's how dry it is. But yeah, this one is really good. It did solve the issue. My skin was still quite oily at the end, but not as oily. It wasn't like a grease pan or anything. Like it's still like a healthy amount of oils after a long day's work. And the next few products I'm going to show you is not exactly empty. It's almost empty. They will probably last for a couple of days to like a week. And this one is the Centella Ampule, the very viral Centella, the regular Centella Ampule. This one is for soothing, I believe. Yeah, for soothing, because my skin gets irritated. It's also very sensitive. So I use this one to soothe my skin. I have eczema like at the back of my neck, and it did help, but I was still inconsistent. I get lazy. I get home at 2 a.m. I get too tired to do any kind of extra work for my skin. So for the most part, it's still there, but it really does work. There was like a dry patch here in the first month that I bought this. There was a dry patch on my arm. I mixed it with my lotion and it was gone after like 2 weeks. Would I be repurchasing this? Yes, I would, but since I still have some of these and I have like other hydrating and soothing products, I'm not gonna buy this just yet because I have other stuff. And this is the Some by Me Yuja Niacin Anti-Blemish Serum. This is for brightening my skin and getting rid of hyperpigmentation and like acne scars. And for the most part, it did its job. So I have no complaints about this because it is vitamin C, and I think vitamin C is an active ingredient. That I'm not exactly sure. So I didn't really do it every single day and or every single night. So I just do it like a few days within the week. That's why it took this like a while for it to be empty. Next one is also an almost empty. It's the Summer Fridays milk sunscreen. Yeah, mineral milk sunscreen, SPF 30. I have like a gripe with some of the sunscreens in Canada because most of them makes my skin really extremely oily, and like that doesn't work with my skin at all. And this one doesn't make my skin oily. It doesn't leave a white cast. It's also not super drying, so that's also a plus. And so this works really well on my skin. I was planning to refill this or like buy another product, buy this one again, but it is really expensive. It's like $50. So I'm gonna get something that's a little bit cheaper, especially during winter, even though you're supposed to wear sunscreen every single day and reapply it every 2 or 3 hours. I don't do that. This one's good. It's good to know that I know that this works for my skin. I just need something that's a little bit cheaper. Now the next one is more of a disappointment. This is not empty. If anything, it's half empty. This is the Hydrogel Eye Patch Bulgarian Rose Water by Laneige. These are eye patches, and every single time I try to use this, it stings around here. I'm really disappointed that this hurts because I have been looking for an eye cream or an eye patch for a while, and this is one of the things that I tried. Didn't really work well. It stings my under eye. And that is all of my empties. So I'm gonna do this really quickly because my camera is at 9% and I have a lot of stuff to go through. And the first thing that I bought were toner pads because I really wanted to get into the toner pad craze, even though it was like last year, but still I wanted to see what the hype is about. So I bought like 3 different products for toner pads. I still use them. One of them I've used like once or twice, mainly because I'm gonna use it just for emergencies, especially when it's like really dry. I know during the winter it gets really like extremely dry because of the heater that I have. It's literally right in front of me. The first one was the Mediheal. It's a different kind of Mediheal. It's the Watermide moisture pad. I think this is the one that hydrates the skin really well, so I got that. The next one is Needly, which is like the direct replacement for my tea tree. I really wanted like a product that gets rid of my acne without any prescription. And then the next one is the one that I was explaining how I'm gonna use it for emergencies when my skin gets really dry, especially during the winter. Is this carrot calming, Skin Food Keratin Calming Water Pad. And I think this went viral sometime last year or like beginning of the year, so I wanted to try it. I've only used this once or twice. The pads is like really thick, so you can split it into 2 and put it on your face, so you can really save on this. Next thing that I got is also another toner, but more so for my skin barrier because I noticed that I have a lot of active ingredients. And this is the Centella Probio Cica Essence Toner. This is one that I use when I don't use my my toner pads. So this is the one that I quickly just every night and just put a moisturizer, maybe an active ingredient, and call it a day and sleep. Next one is almost a replacement for my tea tree pads as well. This is tea tree centella. I'm gonna say the same thing as the tea tree one. I feel like tea tree never really works on my skin. It doesn't really do much. Like, I've heard a lot of reviews about tea tree, how it just clears their skin completely and stuff, but whenever I try a tea tree product, barely does anything. If anything, it will like minimize the appearance of my acne, but it doesn't completely get rid of it. I barely used it, even though I had this for like a month and a half. And after that, I got the Mixsoon Bean Essence. This went like mega viral, and I really wanted to try it, so I got that one. My thoughts is like, I don't like the texture. I don't like how sticky it is, like the snail mucin from Cosrx. It's the same like texture. I don't like it. I'm still gonna use it, but I don't like it. Oh, I also got like a sleeping mask that I'm gonna use like once a week, just for extra hydration for the night. Like I said, winter is coming, so it's gonna get really dry. So yeah, there's that. This is the Laneige Sika sleeping mask. Next one is the same thing as my toner. I got the ampule version. I haven't opened this because I still have other products to use, so I will open this once one of my other ampules, either my tea tree or this one, will run out. So and then I'm gonna use it to replace it with this one. This is the replacement for my blemish for this thing. As I mentioned, it's almost out, so I got the replacement for it. And I really needed a hyaluronic acid because my skin needs some hydration and some moisture. So I got the Ice Heartleaf Hyaluron Soothing Ampule. This is the one. I've used this for like about a week now, and so far it's been really good. I also got my prescription finally. I'm gonna cover up my full name. I finally got my prescription. I got 2 of them. These are new because the last 2 that I had were either outdated or were not made anymore. So the first one for my AM one is called Phoenicia. It is an azelaic acid gel, and it's only for topical use. I also use this on my underarm because I have an insecurity of my underarms being really dark. It's not as dark as I say that it is. I'm just really insecure. And this one is for the night. This is the Arazlo lotion that I put every night. This is my replacement for this one. Another hydrating product. It is the Access Y Artichoke Intensive Skin Barrier Ampule. It's 6+1+1 advanced formula, whatever that means. I don't know what any of that means. And this is another Some by Me, which is the beta panthenol repair cream, and this is the direct replacement for this. So far it has been great. And this one is the replacement for the sunscreen that I have, and the last 2 is like for my hair. Like, I recently got a haircut yesterday. These ones are the products that she recommended. This one is Fast Food Leave-On Conditioner from AG Care, which hydrates hair, maintain frizz, and it is extremely lightweight, which is really important to me because I hate heavy products. And this one is the Virtue Curl Defining Whip, also lightweight. It feels heavy on your palm when you first put it on, but once you put it in your hair, it's really lightweight. It doesn't have a crunch to it. It's pretty good. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys on the next video. I can never know how to end my video. Subscribe. Bye. Thank you for watching.